Hey y'all. Y'all know Daylin's sister is back. Who I said Daylin's sister was? I said that Zashery. Zashery that came in the morning and came to confuse the confused. And that's Shayla. Look, check this out. So they sitting there, she come out, Zachary's on her computer holding the baby, and she's all about, isn't my baby beautiful? She said, yeah, he's cute and stuff. And she was like, this Wi-Fi sucks. And she was like, yeah, well, Anthony is supposed to come and, yeah, Anthony is supposed to call and get somebody to come and bring me another, router and stuff, but that's man stuff, I can't do that. Girl, you can't do nothing. Like you don't know how to even make a phone call. So anyway, so she said, well, she said Zashery was like, well, he still hadn't figured it out yet. Someone was, she said the Wi-Fi. He was like, yeah, but he's gonna get it together, She said, but isn't he's at Piara's house? Look, you saw the look on her face, like she, yeah, he's at Piara's house, but I mean, like he'll come back, and he's gonna get it together, and get everything done. He's really good with fixing stuff around the house. He don't let it last for long and everything and stuff. And she said, I'm not trying. Zashery was like, I'm not trying to throw shots at you, but he lets everything linger. And she was like, what are you talking about? And Zashery was like, well, it's like. Anything that has to be done around here, he takes his time doing it. He don't make sure it's done right then and there. He lingers it on and everything, And then she said, he just takes his time. I mean, like, she said, when are you going to realize it, Shayla? So Shayla, like, I mean, give him a little grace. He hasn't figured it out, figured the Wi-Fi out yet. I don't understand why. You're making it so serious, And she said, I mean, like Zashery said, like, don't be stupid. And Zashery is like, not Zashery, Shayla is like, excuse me? Don't be stupid. Like, what are you talking about? She said, what? I love Zashery because she just come on out with it. And she said, when are you going to realize this whole situation is like cursed? And she was like, what situation? She was like, I mean, God can't bless no mess. Didn't I just say that the other day? I'm going to stop saying didn't I do that. But I said that when she was talking to him about she been praying about it. And I said, God don't bless no mess. And look what's actually came right back in confirmation. That's confirmation. And she said, God can't bless no mess. And then that's when she was like, God can't bless his mess. Zashery, what are you trying to say? Like, she said, girl, this is probably the messiest I've ever heard of. And she was like, what are you talking about? She was like, you and Anthony. Like, what do you expect? Like, what do you think? And I was like, Zashery is really telling her the truth. Like, girl, you don't even see it. Like, you just in a delusional world. Like, you in your own world. And then here comes Shayla. Zashery, just why? We are in a good place today. We're sitting here having a good time. And you always have to come with negativity and stuff. And, it's like, she said, it's like, Zashery is like, it's like I'm always trying to tell you, but you're not hearing me. But I'm going to keep talking to you until you get what I'm saying. And Shayla started coming with that. When that girl said, first of all, I rebuke what you're saying. God is not, I rebuke that in the name of Jesus. I've been reading the Bible and I've been, what she said, I've been reading the Bible and I've been getting close to God and God is going to bless it. He was like, she said, well, but it's, and like me and Anthony, I love my man. We're happy. We've been doing better. We've been going on vacations. We've been spending time together. We've been a family. And Zashery said, but it's fake though. Like, it's fake. Like, he only comes here to see Kai. He don't come here to help your situation or nothing. And he's over at Piara's house. He lives at Piara's house. He doesn't, she said, he don't even live here. She said, he does live here, but he's just at Piara's. Like, first of all, lady, You know doggone well that man ain't staying there. That man done already told you that he ain't staying there. But you ain't gonna tell Zashery that. And then she said, I've been spending time reading the Bible and all that, and if he can redeem others, he can redeem me. But you got to ask God to forgive you. You have yet to ask the good Lord to forgive you for what you have done. That's why Zashery is saying your relationship is cursed. That's why she's saying all that. And then she go off. Now you know she gonna go off now because Zashery's telling her the truth. And she's like, I don't need you to be telling me about no relationship. What she said? No, I don't need your relationship advice because you're not in a relationship. You're single. She said, I'm single and happy. You're single and stressed. And she was like, I'm not single. She said, yes, you are. But Anthony act like he's single. So now she like, you know what? You has always been a hater. You've always been a hater. You in my house talking to me about what's going on in my house, using my Wi-Fi, holding my child. That's not your house. That's Anthony's house. But you saying it's your house and all this stuff. So she was like, instead of talking, she said, you know what? You have a nice day. She always throw people out or she'll leave. You have a nice day because I don't have time for this. Zashery last words were, you gonna always be a baby. You gonna always be Anthony's baby's mama. And she just shook her head. Bye Zashery. See, you can't take what she got to give because you know she telling the truth. Shayla, because Anthony gonna leave her alone. He just being like that now because of that baby. But when Anthony leave that girl alone, if that baby come up, quote unquote, not his, or whatever happens, she is going to go ahead. They're gonna have to went on ahead and admit her in their own facility because she gonna lose it or she gonna become a stalker. It's gonna be one of the two. And upset, she already upset, so I can't say that. So y'all let me know what y'all think. I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna talk about my boy J-Lo.